What's up, everybody? We are back with another video. Guys, we got so much cool stuff I want to show you guys. Plus, we're going to crack some cool stuff open, and we got an awesome care package from our buddy Rick. But first, before we dive into that stuff, guys, make sure you enter our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. We are creeping up on the 10K. Thanks to you guys, all you have to simply do is click the video above, go leave a comment on there that says enter. As soon as we hit 10K, we'll be drawing 10 lucky subscribers for your chance to win over $300 worth of Hot Wheels premium prizes. It's 100% free. All right, guys, you ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man, it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and
I just want to thank all of you guys for the love and support. The last video got lots of views, got lots of new subscribers. People were leaving comments. It performed really good, and I'm happy to have a lot of new subscribers here on the channel. And of course, shout out to our long time diehard subscribers that have been here since the beginning. But guys, we got a few new things today, and we're gonna crack some stuff open. It's gonna be a blast. First of all, guys, have you seen the candy cars exclusives from Matchbox? I believe these might be exclusive to Kroger stores, but I did pick up the whole entire set. I know they're not for everybody, but car number 1 of 6 is the 1962 Nissan Junior. It's a pretty cool little vehicle. I've never seen this one done. It does have a little bit of a hitch receiver back there. And of course, it's in the Dots livery. Car number 2 of 5. We've seen it before. It's the Volkswagen Caddy delivery. I believe this was used in last year's candy set as well. They must have had some leftovers in the Tootsie Roll Pops livery. Car number 3 of 6 is the 19 Ford Mustang Coupe in the Razzlers livery in blue. It's a pretty slick looking little car. Car number 4 of 6 is the 1964 Austin Mini Cooper with the Charleston Chew livery. Car number 5 of 6 is the 2010 F-150 SVT Raptor in its Candy Blocks livery. And last but not least, it's the Austin minivan in its Junior Mints livery. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do believe this was in the last candy set as well. So it does look like they might have repurposed a few of the vehicles and the liveries. But let me know down in the comments, are you guys picking up any of those cars? I do think the Mustang is pretty cool. The rest of them, I could take them or leave them, but the Mustang's not bad, especially if you collect Mustangs. Are you guys collecting RLCs? If you guys do not know, it stands for Red Line Club. If you're not a member yet, you just want to head over to Mattel's website. I think it's about $10 a year, and you get access to some really cool exclusive cars. You've seen us order some Red Line Edition cars before, like this Toyota Supra and this GTR and plenty of other vehicles. But we did go and pick up an RLC Elite 64. This is our first Elite 64. I was really surprised when it came in like a premium style card. I thought it would come in a case, but when I got this, I was like, I can't open this. I totally bought this thing with the anticipation that I was just gonna crack her open and put her in the loose display. And this is the Aston Martin Valkyrie, if I'm saying that right. And the doors do go up. So I was a little bit bummed that the doors are not up already in the package. But guys, I just couldn't crack this thing open. I couldn't bring myself to do it. So you know what I did? Yeah, you guessed it. I went online and it was still available. Got another one coming. I think it should be here in a couple days. So when it does come, we'll definitely be cracking one of them open. I would almost crack this one open, but I'm not sure if the other one will come with a damaged card or not. But man, guys, this thing is really cool. It does come in a premium blister protector. You can see here it's engraved with Hot Wheels. This is our first Elite 64. It's a lot like the RLCs because it has opening parts. You know, it's metal on metal. It's got the real riders, of course, but it comes in a larger card. So it's kind of like the premium line of the RLCs. So it's almost like there's your main line, there's your premium line. I'm not really sure. Obviously, they're both real premium, being that this has moving parts as well. So I'm not sure what the whole description and definition of the Elite 64 is. Let me know down in the comments if you know what the main difference is. But I do think these Elite 64s are really cool. And as you can see behind me, this semi-truck hauler was an Elite 64. So we technically do have an Elite 64, I guess, that we have cracked open. But like I said, I couldn't bring myself to crack this thing open. It is our first Elite 64. So we did order another one to crack open because we definitely want to see those doors go up. So let me know down in the comments, were you guys able to get yourself one of these Aston Martin Valkyries? I think this thing was a little bit slept on. I do believe it's still available, so maybe you want to hop on over to the Mattel website and go ahead and pick one of these up. It was a little bit cheaper than the RLC cars, so this one I believe was like $27 after taxes and shipping and everything. So this one was priced about $10 cheaper than the normal RLC, so it was actually pretty cheap. I don't think you should sleep on this thing. It's a little bit different. I don't collect Aston Martins, but I think this exotic supercar here is really cool. It'll go real good in here with the Lamborghinis. And if you guys didn't already notice, I have a bunch of my team transports laid out here. Now I'm going to start it off. These are my opened team transport haulers. This is the Elite 64 Freightliner hauler. Of course, a lot of people slept on this, did not think they would sell out, and they sold out within minutes. Super pumped I did not sleep on that. It's such an awesome hauler. I'm sure, being that it sold out so quickly, that they will probably do a repop and a recolor of it soon. So stay on the lookout. I'm sure they'll bring it back, and I think it's absolutely awesome. If they do come out with another version, you can guarantee I'm going to be getting one of them, because these things can hold 5 cars, which is pretty cool, because most Hot Wheels sets do come in sets of 5. So whether you're doing the silver labels or the premiums here, you could crack them open. It's a really cool way to display them versus, you know, cars just kind of laid out. These boxes here are pretty cool as well. You can see there we got a few of those. We got a couple out in the living room. This hauler is one of my favorites. I did have this hauler out in the living room in front of my TV for a while. It displays really well. It's a really nice piece of diecast, as you can see. You got your real riders. It's all metal. It's got lots of detail. This thing is awesome. You can see here, I did put the Brian O'Connor Fast and Furious Silver Label set of 5 cars here. I don't really display Silver Label cars since these are all premiums here in the display cases. But basically, I took this entire set right here, and we cracked a set open, and we did put a loose set of display. I thought it fit really nice on this hauler. It's basically my little Paul Walker tribute. I also think they just look really good on that hauler. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. What would you put on this hauler if you had one? If they do release it again, are you guys going to try and get one? Do not sleep on them, guys. They sold out within minutes last time, and I'm really happy to have gotten this one. I love the all black look. Really makes the cars stand out and pop. Really heavy, and it's actually just huge. I have huge hands. And look at the size of that truck. I mean, my hands are huge. I can literally palm a basketball. So there you have it. Lots of detail. You can see here, this folds down and the cars can unload. I have seen people modify them and put an extra piece of decking that kind of goes from the front of the Supra, kind of angles upward over the Ford Escort, and they can actually squeeze a 6th car in there. So people are doing some modifications on these as well. Over here, you can see we got some of our other unboxed team transports. Sometimes, guys, I just really like getting an extra team transport and cracking them open. Sometimes they just don't display well, as you can see up here. For instance, like, I'm a Lamborghini fan, but the Lamborghini just doesn't display well. All it is this big black box here. And I had to get one, crack it open. And eventually I found another, kind of like a couple of these other ones. Sometimes I do feel like they are collectible. I like the card art and everything that's on these, but sometimes you just got to crack them open. And of course, they come with a really nice premium car. But I'm gonna start off right here. We have the Liberty Walk Skyline in blue with the hauler. Once again, this one does not display nice, so you have to kind of crack them open. But it's a really nice piece of diecast. Go ahead and set it up on the turntable and get a better look at these things, guys. Let me know down in the comments, Are you guys cracking open any of your team transports, or are you just leaving them carded? I do believe if you're a carded collector, I get it. I'm both, but I do think that it's okay to open up the team transports. You do see that I do have a few that I do keep carded, but that thing is super nice. Next up, we have this Toyota Corolla in yellow. Really nice piece of premium here. I love the mirrors on the fenders. Go ahead and set that thing up and get a good look at her. Look at the detail on that thing. That thing was actually left behind at quite a few stores. I did pick up another to leave carded. Actually, no, I didn't. I was going to leave this one carded, but I just decided to crack her open. I don't really think I need another one to leave carded. Definitely some of the stuff that I collect, like Lamborghinis, I do like to leave one carded. But man, look at the livery on that thing. Look at the detail of the rear end. Look at the taillights and the bumper. The mounting hardware on the wheel flares. Look at that splitter. Look at the grille and the headlights. Don't sleep on this thing, guys. This thing is super nice. I think it looks really nice in yellow. It looks really good in any collection here. And of course, it comes with the hauler, once again, that just, you can't really see the car. So both of these just almost had to be cracked open. Next up is one of the most popular ones this last year, would be the Toyota 4Runner with the Supra. And this thing is super nice and clean in white. It's got the traditional red interior. We're going to throw that up on the turntable. Get a close look at that thing. That thing is so beautiful. Love the decals on the doors. Once again, look at the detail you're getting with the Team Transport Premiums. This thing is super nice. Look at those taillights. Let me know down in the comments, were you guys lucky enough to pick up one of these Supra 4Runner Team Transports? Keep on the lookout. They're still hitting stores. There's going to be lots of them. I wouldn't be surprised if they start getting left behind. I've seen many of these. I've left many behind. I do have an extra that I do keep carded, and there is one in the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So make sure you guys go watch that video. Leave a comment that says enter, because you guys don't want to miss out on your chance to win some awesome prizes. The one thing I didn't like about the 4Runner hauler is that it has this big gray cover on the front. Now you can see it does pop off, but the decking of the trailer is like this diamond plate. I guess it's just super undetailed to me. It felt like they kind of slacked a little bit on the trailer, and if you put the car on it like that, like it is in the package, you really miss out on the front end of the car. The 4Runner, super nice. It's premium as well, and it does have the hitch receiver. So super cool setup here, Toyota. Yeah, you can pop that off for a better display. But I do think that the Land Rover Jaguar that is out right now comes with a super nice trailer. I'm tempted just to get it, to switch out the trailer on this thing. It'd be kind of super cool to kind of like make a little bit of a custom and switch them around. But you know what? If I come across one, I think I might just finally pick it up, because I've kind of slept on it. And I'm not really a huge Jaguar fan or Land Rover fan, but the trailer's all gloss black and looks really clean, kind of like this. And I think that would look really cool to switch some things around. Next up is one of my favorites. If you guys love Hondas, then you have to pick up one of these haulers. It is the Honda Accord Team Transport. This is a real life race car. So don't sleep on this one, guys. This thing is absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite pieces of diecast in my collection. I'm a Honda fan. I do collect Civics and other Hondas. This thing is beautiful. You can't get any more detailed than that on a livery. The colors are awesome. I used to run nothing but Castrol in my cars for years and years and years. Good product, but I have pretty much primarily switched over to Mobil 1 products myself. But even look at the hauler, guys. It's got a matching truck and deck there. Super nice wrecker. That thing is awesome. Next up is one of my favorites. It is the Lamborghini. I love the all black color, but like I said, in the package, you cannot see the car. The cool thing about this one is the doors flip up, both sides of them here, so you can put the car in there and still see it on display. Let's get a better look at this Roadster on the turntable. And this one is a little subtle. I have seen these left behind. I know a lot of people just don't really like Lamborghini, but I am a super big fan. That thing is mean looking. It's got like a satin finish on it. Super, super mean car. And last but not least, guys, I do have the Mercedes-Benz AMG. I really just fell in love with that all black wrecker there. Looked really clean, not so much the car, but guys, this was the first team transport I ever purchased and ever cracked open. It does have a really good detail, so it is still part of the collection. But look at that thing. It is a pretty cool car, nevertheless. That thing is pretty darn wild. Let us know down in the comments, guys. Are you picking up any of these? Which one is your favorite? Do you prefer to leave them in the package? Do you guys crack them open? Do you guys just take the cars out and put them in your displays and get rid of the haulers? I need to know right now down in the comments. And guys, I think we should just crack open another one here. Sometimes I just don't feel like I need to keep everything carded. I like to create a little more space sometimes for some new stuff. Of course, if it means something to me, I like to leave it carded and sometimes get an extra if I can lucky enough to come across it. This is one I fell in love with. I thought it was really cool. It's the Toyota off-road truck with the Fleet Street wrecker here. And I really fell in love with the Toyota livery here. The TRD on it. Super cool truck. I don't really necessarily collect trucks here. I do like Toyota, of course, but the livery, of course, on this, I fell in love with it. But you know what, guys? I'd love to add another team transport to the open collection. So let's go ahead and crack her open. And honestly, guys, this entire set is pretty nice in my opinion. People did sleep on that 300ZX. I did too. I did not pick it up, but I've been so tempted. But the 4Runner Supra is definitely by far the most popular, but I really like the TRD livery on this thing. But I might get one of those 300ZXs. That thing is pretty cool. But there she is, guys. Let's go ahead and check this thing out on the turntable. We're just going to leave it just like that. That thing is rad. Lots of detail. You got your big old spare wheel and tire in the back. You got your lifted frame. The truck is super clean and white with the TRD livery. Got a BF Goodrich on the door there. This thing is pretty darn cool, guys. Let's go ahead and just take the truck off. And you can see there, you got your bull bar. That thing is awesome. Let me know down in the comments, did you guys pick this one up or did you leave it behind? You can see the roll cage there. Super cool. And of course, the truck, it does have the sliding deck on the back. It does kind of pop off. Let's see here if I can fix it. And just like that, guys. It's a little big for the turntable, but you can see there how you could display this thing. It is pretty darn sweet. You can set it up just like that. Super cool. I think it's pretty cool. So super pumped to add that to the rest of my team transports. And man, guys, that felt super good to take something from the carded collection and crack it open. So I can't help myself but look at the rest of the collection and think, what else can we crack open? I actually do have a couple sets of these Mustangs. And guys, I did start recently collecting some Mustangs when we started picking up this set right here. I'm not going to collect every single Mustang, but some of the special models, the GTD, the Shelbys, the Dark Horse, stuff like that. The 69 Fastbacks, of course. But guys, I think we should go ahead and take this thing and crack it open. We do have an RTR Mustang here cracked open already. And I do think that we should pull it out. And man, this thing looks super good. You can see there, this thing is absolutely awesome. Love the color scheme on this thing. I could not resist myself from cracking open. So I do have a row here that I wouldn't mind filling up with some more Mustangs. Plus we have some room over here on the pegs and the backside for some Mustangs. So we're definitely going to collect some Mustangs. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open. It has a beautiful Golf livery. Of course, the Fast and Furious Supra and the HKS Skyline was part of this set as well. You can see we have both of those right there, and the Skylines are somewhere on there. But let's go ahead, crack this thing open. And there they are, guys. Go ahead and start it off here. This is the 1969 Boss 302 Fastback Mustang, a lot like Mikey's. Love the Golf livery on this thing. Set her up on their turntable and get a good look at that thing. Beautiful piece of diecast. Love the front splitter there. Love the Golf livery. It's got the 69 on the side. That's what year it is. It's got the spoiler. Absolutely love this thing. So the Boss Mustangs didn't come with the side scoops on the rear quarter panel. If you get a regular 69 Ford Mustang, you will have the scoops on the panel, but the Bosses do not have the scoops on the side panel. So that is one way to tell yourself from a true Boss Mustang compared to the regular Mustang. Next up is the 2014 Ford Mustang Custom. Very similar livery. It's got 14 on the side to indicate the year. And we'll go ahead and set that thing up on the turntable. And these things go really good together. Feels really good to crack some stuff open. Got some pretty clean detail on that thing. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments of these Mustangs. You either love Mustangs or you hate Mustangs. I've always liked them. I've just never really collected them until recently, and I think this is going to be my newest addiction. But we'll go ahead and put the 69 in there first, and we'll follow it up with the 14 right there. So yeah, this is starting to turn out to be a pretty nice set of cars here. All right, guys, I can't help myself. I think we're going to pick another one off the shelf here. These Mazdas, I don't necessarily collect them, but I couldn't leave them behind. They were a really clean piece of JDM diecast here. And there is the HKS Nissan. But yeah, guys, I really feel like we just need to crack this open. I love the cars. I just personally don't really collect Mazdas necessarily, but I think these would look great in our premium collection. So let's go ahead and crack these open. First up, we have the 2004 Mazda Speed MX-5 Miata. I know a lot of the Miata guys would absolutely eat this thing up. Looks pretty cool with its little red roll bar. It's got some really sparkly paint. You got your yellow fog lights. You got your side markers. You got really good details front and rear. Pretty cool piece of JDM diecast here. That thing looks great. Next up is the FC Mazda RX-7. This thing looks so good with its hood scoop. Love this thing. Let's set it up here next to the Miata. Oh, I just noticed it has a roll bar in the back. See, you notice a lot of things that you don't notice when it's in the package. You notice a lot more things like that roll bar in the back once it's open. This thing looks so good. Love the rally lights in the front. Heck yeah. Look at the details on the taillights there. You do not see that when it's in the package because it is facing backwards. Now we got to find a spot for these cars. I think we'll probably share a spot over here with the Subarus. And we'll go ahead and put the Miata over here. And we'll put the FC right there. This is really starting to fill up here, guys. We're going to need like, I don't know, 10 or 15 more of these things at some point for sure. Really loving these display cases that Karmen got us for the diecast room. Keeping all the Fast and Furious stuff over there, and anything else that's premium will go over here. We do have some RLCs on the top, so that's definitely one of my favorite rows. Look at that Countach. That thing is so cool. Shout out to our buddy Rick. We've been going back and forth. You've seen stuff from him before. He's sent us some amazing stuff to add to our collection. Guys, the heat just does not stop. And this guy completed our Mustang collection with the 1965 Ford Mustang 2+2 Fastback. This thing is beautiful in blue. This is car number 5 of 5 of the Silver Label Mustang set, celebrating 60 years since 1964 is when they started selling the Mustang. I do believe there is another version of this. I think it has like darker paint and a metal base. People are calling it a chase. I'm not sure if it's really a chase or if it's just a variant that was maybe made in a different factory. Let me know down in the comments what the deal is with the chase. I do think that since we are collecting some Mustangs, we might try to go ahead and look for it and maybe purchase it if we have to, just so we can show you guys here on the channel the differences. But I do believe it is a darker version and it has a metal base. This one is plastic base. But shout out to Rick, man. Super pumped. We're going to go ahead and add this thing right here in the collection. Now we have a whole set of the Ford Mustangs, and we will definitely be on the lookout for that chase version. Drum roll, please. Guys, I'm sure you guys are trying to guess what the heck is on the thumbnail, and I cannot believe what he sent us, guys. Rick is the man. I cannot explain how grateful I am that he sent us this. This is like the holy grail piece of my collection, guys. I don't even know what to say. I guess I'm just gonna show you guys. Bam! Right there, guys. Woo! Rick is bringing the heat. That's right, guys. 2024 Q case, 1983 Chevrolet Silverado Super Treasure Hunt. This thing is beautiful. Oh my goodness, guys. This is the holy grail piece in my opinion. As you guys know, I do collect Chevy trucks. We actually own a 1976 Chevy K20 square body. It's a 3/4 ton, 4-wheel drive, of course, long bed. Of course, not quite as nice as the Super Treasure Hunt. She's a little rusty, but you know what? We love square body trucks. In the shop today, to start off, I have a new truck. This is actually my new truck. It's a 1976 Chevy K20 with a Scottsdale. Relatively, it's in pretty good shape. It's got a little bit of rust, the typical rust, you know, like back here you see. To a lot of people that would scare them. They'd think, oh, I need a new bed, but they sell these new sections pretty cheap. We can weld them in pretty easily. And we also have a 68 C10, so we do collect Chevy trucks and C10s. This is one that I literally struggled to find the mainline version of, and now I've been finally finding a few more mainlines, but I never thought that I would actually get the Super Treasure Hunt. I thought about purchasing it, but the inside me was telling me, no, that's just not really a smart decision. I know people are wanting between $100 and $200 for these Super Treasure Hunts, which is absolutely insane when it only cost them $125. So shout out to you, Rick. This is a holy grail piece that's going in my collection, and it's never going anywhere. This is super cool. I'm super pumped to be able to show you guys this here on the channel. So thank you once again, man. This has been a blast sending things back and forth. I do got some heat coming his way as well. I don't think it'll ever match what he sent us here, so I can't explain how grateful I am to receive this and put this in the collection. Super pumped. I do have the mainline version here. We can go ahead and kind of see the difference here. We'll line them up side by side, so they are really close. When you see them side by side, you can see that the Super Treasure Hunt is a darker blue, and of course you got the real riders and the TH on the front fender. You can see there you got some plastic wheels and tires here. You got your rubber and your chrome wheels there, and of course the TH on the fender, and the paint is just a little more spectacular. This thing is so beautiful, which brings me to decide which is my favorite Super Treasure Hunt of the collection. And guys, this thing is pretty much up there on my top tier piece here. Like I said, this is the Holy Grail piece. This is one of the most popular Super Treasure Hunt releases of 2024 by far. And guys, I would say that the Supra right there, since that was Karmen and Mai's first Super Treasure Hunt that we found, before we even knew what a Super Treasure Hunt was, we found that in the bottom of dump bin, midday on a Sunday, and we couldn't believe what we found when we discovered it. So that one is definitely one of our favorites, but this is right there with it. The 180SX from last year as well is definitely one of my favorites. You can see here, we got all sorts of Supers since 2023 and then into 2024 here. You can see here, we have all sorts of Supers. Let's just run through them real quick. We got the 82 Toyota Supra. Thing is beautiful. We got the Renault Sport RS. We have the 68 Mazda Cosmo Sport. We have the Ford Escort RS 2000. We have the 89 Mercedes-Benz 560. We got the Mitsubishi Evolution here in orange. The thing's awesome. We got the Audi 90 Quattro. We have the 60s Fiat 5000 in gold. We got the Volvo P1800 Gasser. That one's actually Karmen's. That was her first Super Treasure Hunt that she ever found on her own. And of course, to follow it up, she found an 18 Camaro SS Super Treasure Hunt. The same store, the same exact night, within minutes of each other. 2 Super Treasure Hunts at once for her first time ever. And I followed that up with finding the Nissan 180SX Type X in blue. One of my other favorites, I did purchase this from a buddy, is the Lamborghini Huracan right there in red. I'm a Lamborghini fan. I really didn't want to miss out on that. And I'm super glad to be adding this. I'm surprised that I hadn't purchased it yet. Right here, we have the Solero GT Super Treasure Hunt. We have the 77 Pontiac Firebird TA. We got the gold BMW 507, another classic here. We got the 71 El Camino. One of my other favorites is the 68 Corvette from Gas Monkey Garage. We have the Mighty K Super Treasure Hunt. We also have the Volvo 240 Drift Wagon Super. Shout out to our buddy Tad on that one. And we recently got the 69 Shelby GT500. Shout out to our buddy Chad for sending in this one recently to the channel and adding to our Mustang collection. I was able to finally pick up a mainline yesterday as well here. And we're going to compare it here. And you can really see that they are really close in color. You could wheel swap this thing and add the TH and you'd have yourself a Super Treasure Hunt. Man, you can really see how close the purple is. But yes, we finally do have a mainline in the collection. Down here, we have the 87 Audi Quattro. And we have the Hero Hada Merc once again from our buddy Rick. Man, could not believe some of the stuff he's sent us. This is absolutely awesome. We also have some cool RLCs. We have some Super Chases as well. And guys, this is the Holy Grail. Let me know which one out of my entire collection would you guys take home. Is this your favorite? I literally got to think that this is up there. This thing is so cool. Let me know down in the comments which one you guys would take home. I know the 180SX is hot. The Lamborghini is hot. I know the Mercedes was a popular one, but I know that Toyota Supra is another Holy Grail piece. So yes, let me know down in the comments which one you would take out of this entire collection. Was this your favorite of the year? We're going to have to find a good home for this thing because we are running out of room on this pegboard. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I appreciate all you guys for subscribing to the channel, leaving comments. If you guys are new here, make sure to leave a comment. Let us know who you are. We really like hearing from our subscribers. If you guys are return subscribers, we appreciate your continued support. Like, comment, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Make sure you hit that 10K giveaway. Guys, it's going to be awesome. $300 worth of Hot Wheels prizes to you guys, 100% free. All you have to do is leave a comment on the giveaway video that says enter, and good luck out there. We'll see you on the next one.
ooh, like LeBron, though, or like Lonzo, ooh, I'm a baller, yeah, shot caller, yeah, they love me, you can't touch me, nah, can't